So hello everyone. Today we are presenting a case study on Google Reacts Employee Reaction Challenge. Google is one of the most admired company in the world, known for its employee-friendly policies, innovative work culture, and excellent benefits. It consistently ranks among the best place to work. Employee at Google enjoy perks like free food, transport, flexible work environment, and strong compensation package. Because of this, one would assume that employees retention would not be an issue. However, around 2010, Google started facing an increase in employee turnover, which became a serious concern for the HRT. This case focused on how even top companies must actively manage employee satisfaction and retention.
The core problem of the case on the rising the employee turnover of Google and despite the offering the high salary and the employees starting their leveling and organizing on the major resource when interest on complaint for the other top companies like Apple and Facebook, which also offered the activity opportunities to address the Google increasing employee salary at 10% and given that $1,000 of tax-free bonus. However, the manager realized that comparison alone cannot solve the problems of the residents. Employment today is expecting the just not money, looking for the growth, satisfaction, and the problems.
So let me speak about the root causes of turnover. There are several possible reasons why employees leave every company like Google. So first, they lack in career growth, and employees may feel that their learning or promotion opportunities are very limited. And they can also see for better external opportunities where competitors may offer more exciting roles or any leadership positions which they do not get from their current positions. And there can be poor managerial relationships between employees, and also employees often leave the managers and not the companies. And another thing that can be considered is about work-life imbalance. So high performance environments can sometimes lead to stress and burnout, which can cause the employees to leave the positions. And finally, lack of recognition and engagement towards them. So if the employees feel undervalued, they may look for other opportunities. So the problem here is not just salary, it's also about the overall employee experience that they are being given.
Suggestions to improve employees' retention, Google can take several strategies HR steps. First, career development programming, providing training, mentorships, and clear promotion. Help employees see a future in the company. Second, employees recognition programs rewards employees for their contribution, increase motivation and the loyalty. Third, improving leadership quality. Managers should be trained to support, guide, and motivate their teams. Fourth, flexible work policies, work from home option, and flexible or improve work-life balance. Fifth, employees engagement activities, regular feedback section, several and team building activities help the employees feeling connection. Those steps focus on long-term satisfaction, not just short-term financial benefit.
HR theory's connection. This case can be explained using HR theory we study according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Once basic needs like salary are satisfied, employee seeks high-level needs such as recommendation, belongings, and self-satisfaction. Also, two-factor theory explains that salary is a hygienic factor. It prevents dissatisfaction but does not create long-term motivation. Motivation factor includes achievement, recommendation, growth, improvements. These Google needs to focus more on these motivational aspects to retain employees.
Real-world Google practices. In reality, Google adopted several innovative HR practices to improve retention. One important initiative was Project Oxygen, which focused on improving the quality of managers by identifying key leadership behaviors. Google also uses people analytics, where data is used to understand employee behavior, satisfaction, and reason for leaving. Additionally, Google encourages In real world Google practices, in reality, Google adopted several initiative HR practices to improve retention. One important initiative was Project Oxygen, which focused on improving the quality of managers by identifying key leadership behaviors. Google also uses people analytics, where data is used to understand employee behavior, satisfaction, and reason for leaving. Additionally, Google encourages internal job mobility, continuous learning programs, regular employee feedback through surveys. These practices shows that Google focuses on data-driven and employee-centric decision-making to improve retention.
These cases highlight the even best companies can face the employee retention challenges. Google's experience show all the salary allocated not enough to employee factors like career growth, regression, leaderships, and the work-life balance playing a crucial role. Organizations must adapt HR strategy to meet employee expectation.
In today's organization must continuously adapt their HR statistics to meet employees' expectation. The competition environment retaining talent requires a combination of financial rewards. In today's organization must continuously adapt their In today's competition environment, retaining talent requires a combination of financial rewards and a strength organization culture.
Finally, this case proves that retaining talent is not about perks, but about purpose, growth, and meaningful engagement. Organizations must evolve from offering benefits to creating an experience that employees value. Sustainable success comes from a field valued and heard and inspired. As Simon said, customer will never love a company until the employees love it first. Thank you.